Most gardens disappear at dusk. The light fades, the colors blur, and by 8 o'clock, there's nothing left to see. But one garden style does the exact opposite. It becomes more beautiful as the sun goes down. It's called a moonlight garden, and the secret is almost embarrassingly simple. White flowers. 20 white flowers, chosen for how they catch moonlight and release fragrance at dusk. Stay to the end. Plant number 17 is the one that makes the whole garden smell like the best summer evening you've ever had. The tall climbers, Has-Hone Moonflower Vine. 6-inch white trumpet flowers that open at dusk in real time. You can actually watch it happen, unfurling as the light fades. Fragrant, sweet, and almost tropical. Annual in all zones. Grows fast on any fence or trellis. White Wisteria Nivea. Cascading white clusters on a pergola, filling the air with a grape-sweet fragrance in May and June. Zones 4 to 9. Choose the American variety. It's non-invasive and blooms reliably, unlike the Asian ones. Climbing Rose Iceberg. Pure white, fully double blooms, repeat flowering June through frost rather than one single flush. The most reliable, disease-resistant white climbing rose for American gardens. Zones 4, 9. White Clematis, Henryi. 6 to 8-inch white blooms with soft cream centers, trained alongside your rose so the two weave together for a layered look. Zones 4, 9. The fragrant mid-border. White Phlox David. One of the most fragrant flowers in the summer garden. Mildew-resistant, releasing its strongest scent in the evening. Zones 4, 8. White Peony Festiva Maxima. Enormous double white blooms with a faint crimson fleck at the center. Sweet fragrance, and planted right the same plant blooming in the same spot for 50 years. Zones 3, 8. Flowering tobacco. The secret weapon most gardeners never grow jasmine-like fragrance that's strongest between 8 and 10 p.m. because it evolved to attract moths after dark. Self-seeds readily. Hydrangea, Annabelle. Enormous snowball blooms up to 12 inches across, holding pure white for weeks regardless of soil pH. Zones 3, 9. Rose, Darlow's Enigma. Masses of small, white clustered flowers covering every stem with a honey-sweet fragrance and almost complete disease resistance. The Evening Bloomers. Evening Primrose. A native wildflower that opens its pale white and soft yellow flowers right at dusk with a faint lemon scent. Zones 4, 9. 4 o'clocks. Opens like clockwork around 4 p.m. and stays at its peak through early evening, right when you're most likely outside. Annual everywhere. Tubers can be dug and overwintered indoors. Night blooming jasmine. The most powerfully fragrant plant on this list. Small, unshowy flowers by day, but a single bloom can fill an entire garden after dark. Zones 8-11. Sweet Alyssum. Low, spreading, snowdrift-like edging along path fronts, with a honey fragrance that intensifies in the still evening air. Annual, self-seeds freely. The silver layer and spring bulbs. Artemisia, silver mound. No flowers needed, the finely textured silver foliage alone glows softly at dusk and makes everything around it look brighter by contrast. Zones 3-9. Lamb's ear. Large, velvety silver leaves that invite touching and catch and hold moonlight beautifully along a path edge. Zones 4-9. White tulip. White Triumphator. An elegant, long-petaled, lily-flowered tulip that opens the moonlight garden season in late April ahead of everything else. Zones 3-8. Snowball Viburnum. Perfectly spherical white flower heads, up to 4 inches across, covering the shrub completely in May when little else offers this kind of structural impact. Zones 3-8. White Echinacea. White Swan. Carries the garden through late summer when other white flowers are resting between flushes, with a clean, white and gold form that reads beautifully in low light. White Astilbe, Deutschland. Feathery white plumes that actually glow more in shade than in sun, hovering above the foliage like soft white smoke, the answer for the one dark corner every garden has. Zones 3.8. 20 plants, one design principle, and a garden that doesn't disappear when the sun goes down. This summer, let yours just be getting started. Which of these are you adding first? Tell me in the comments. And if you love this romantic, overflowing style, our English Cottage Garden Guide covers 20 more classic flowering plants. Watch that one right here.